Start recording now.
Wait, don't tell me though. I don't want to know when it starts.
I can't see the screen either.
I know. It's like I'm at a.
Wait, he's got to do a countdown thing to us.
Yeah, do it to us.
Give us
a countdown.
Are we recording?
All right, -13.
Do it by pulling fingers
14.
out of my butt.
-16, because that's how long we've been recording.
Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrorble Opinions podcast.
Kenny touched me.
I'm sorry, I didn't
It's very loud, these levels.
Oh, shit. Welcome.
You can
turn down that gain.
You can turn that. You can also limit to how high it goes.
Clipping, no clipping.
No clipping. Yeah, just turn it to normal.
Now it's too low. I don't know.
Now it's just because it's been talking.
All right, hey, do that again.
Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrorble Opinions podcast.
That might be okay.
As always, I'm
Or
your
am I not?
very concerned host, Kenny,
I'm homeless, Daniel.
Kenny touched me in real life, Ryan.
and we're
So dad.
bringing you a special episode in the middle of our Halloween marathon. The first one we have done all
This feels so
together
weird. I don't know if I
in
like
the same
Oh,
place,
these levels are bad again.
in the same country, on the same mic.
I'll tone it down. I'll bring it back.
We're
down.
we got.
Whatever, just don't lean in.
Oh,
I think
don't lean in.
Leaning in.
When I
It's definitely when you lean
when
in.
I
You son
when
of
I
a bitch.
breathe, I turn my head away from the mic.
I record it to the side.
Yeah, that's right, folks. We're all here
Like a hot dog coming at you.
together. Now, last
Not
time,
in any of our houses, though.
Yeah.
Number one fan Benji's house.
number one fan Benji said he's not
He doesn't
here.
know.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's in Peru. Now, not to alarm you, folks, but the last time Ryan was here, COVID happened 3 years ago. So
This is true.
start buying toilet paper now,
Get on the bidet train.
because something else is going to happen.
I'm
I
petting
don't know
the
what.
dog.
Yes, it's not our dog.
It's not our dog, but the dog is rock solid.
Dog, it's just a solid dog. We don't talk about the other dogs.
Oh,
but what
you
you
want
do talk
Oh,
about
you want up?
today's movie,
Oh.
The Outwaters.
Did you have to turn behind your back to look at the name of the movie?
I wanted to see the synopsis, but it's on the loading screen.
I got
or
you.
What is
okay,
this?
read us the synopsis so we can tell you what we think the movie's about.
So
This is about.
We haven't seen this, by the way. This is a
first maybe in a
Yeah,
while.
first watch
None
for
of us
all
have
of us.
seen this. Okay, here we go. The Outwaters 2023.
2.
You know, even after we watch it, I
shit.
bet some of us still won't have seen
Was it 23?
It said 2023.
Yeah, it was
2023.
yeah, I know.
4 travelers encounter menacing phenomena while camping in a remote stretch of the Mojave Desert.
Now, what country is that in?
I
The
was going to ask,
Mojave?
where's the Mojave Desert? Is that Arizona?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I assume.
Oh, nailed it.
Good thing you answered first, because I assume all deserts are in Africa.
Painted Desert? Is that there?
Maybe parts of it?
Okay. So
I don't know.
I'm gonna say Native American ghosties.
There's always Native Americans in deserts, whether
Now
you're in
that you
Africa.
can stare me right in the eyes, I don't feel comfortable looking things up on my phone. I don't know.
Oh shit!
It looks weird. Like,
And I'm only gonna stare you
Like-
in the eye
like you're
because I
gonna
can't
know
go
that I-
side because I don't. He's not wearing a shirt. I don't want to look at that.
It's hot in this house because every house Daniel stays in has no air conditioning.
That is my gift and my curse.
It's definitely a curse.
Kenny, what do you think this movie's going to be about?
I don't know, Blair Witch in the Desert. Like
Oh, that's good.
people, like okay, this and Skinamarink like both popped up on my radar at the same time. They're like
Sorry, on your what?
my radar. What I say, radar?
Yeah.
Yep,
They're on the radar.
you're a Raiden.
And they both, I don't know, I think they both got a lot of mixed hype. Like some people loved it, some people hate it, but people talked about both of these a lot. So I knew we had to do at least one soonish. And so you guys chose this one, I don't know why. And
Isn't that on the list?
it's on the list. One of you had to pick it.
I might have put it on the list.
Yeah.
I
I
put
don't know.
Zombievers.
Zombie,
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I gave you Frankenfish.
Okay.
Everyone loves Frankenfish.
Zombievers.
I don't know if those come out before or after this, actually.
Those come out.
I think Zombiever's pretty late.
Zombievers and Frankenfish are back to back, I think.
I think it's after this.
That's a good back to back, though.
You can't roll it
No,
back
I'm
and
gonna
back,
say
you'll fall off the
some slow burn in the desert, kind of like, oh, is shit going on? I don't know. And then people are just gonna be tripping out, and maybe we'll see something cool, but I
chair.
don't
Will there
know.
be a cave or a mine?
Well,
Well, okay. What do you think this movie's going to be about, Dane?
I said it.
what'd you say?
What do you say?
I said Native American
Oh,
ghosts.
he said Native American ghosts.
Yeah, but you just said it so flippantly that I didn't. I thought,
Well, that's what it is.
Oh.
Bitch.
Shit.
Bitch. I bet there's a cliff.
That's how confident I am.
Oh.
Bet there's a cliff.
Are you Googling it? What are you doing?
He's looking at his notes. That we,
What notes? We haven't done anything
I'm
yet.
just looking at the synopsis from the thing.
We'll-
the
what
one
will-
sentence.
what the
between
poster
the
say?
lines.
Hold on. What?
The first letter of each word.
It's the poster is we all die in the
it.
dark.
Rearrange the letters. What do you get? Voldemort.
Voldemort. And it's got like a lady, and she looks like she just came out of the cave from The Descent. Like her face is all
That's a
bloody.
cave.
You know what?
I'm gonna recommend The Descent.
Is there a cave?
I'm gonna say no ghosts, no Blair Witch. They think it's supernatural, but it's really
No, but
local
it says-
wildlife.
it says
I know what it
supernatural.
says, but it's gonna be wildlife.
No, I'm gonna say it's not
In
even
the
wildlife.
desert?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What
say
lives in the desert?
Tremors,
grabbers.
graboids,
Okay.
No,
burrowers.
yeah, the bone tomahawks.
I haven't seen that.
Oh.
Bullshit. You haven't.
Well, I haven't seen half of that movie.
Don't say half and talk about bone tomahawk.
I know
Don't
that
say
I know
half.
something happens. I ain't seen that something. Oh,
Bone tomahawk's a hell of a
Do you
movie.
wanna fight for the
We're switching to bone tomahawk.
what's the name of that piece of bone? A turkey.
The wishbone.
The wishbone. Yeah, you want to do wishbone? Daniel?
Yeah.
Play wishbone. with
Wishbone's
me?
a famous dog. Not more famous than Rimjob, but
No.
If I let go of this dog, it will fall.
that his life
Well,
is in
don't
your
do
hands
that.
or her. Look, I think it's actually just going to be a bunch of people in the desert that shouldn't be in the desert. They're going to get in over their heads. Probably just be a little
I'm gonna go ahead and
dehydrated,
say
do some
that
drugs.
nobody-
Nothing's happening.
Nobody should be in the desert.
Yeah, it's deserted for a reason. Speaking of dessert, let's grab some brownie and watch this trailer. And we're back. The brownies were
Oh, I didn't
delicious.
start.
We have now.
What's touching me?
That's not me.
It's a cat.
It's a cat.
Okay.
We have now watched the trailer for the Outwaters. And I have decided I don't want to watch the Outwaters.
I decided that from that first shot
So the first shot,
of
I
the
thought,
upside down.
yeah, I said, "Oh no," in my head, and then out loud, you pretty much said, "Oh no."
Yeah.
And
Then
Daniel just keeps it in his heart,
I
Oh,
realized
no, I was looking around,
trying to make eye contact
trying to
with
make
us.
eye contact.
Because we could do that.
we can do that now. I was trying not to say too much because I was like, oh yeah, we got to go talk about this over here now.
You were trying.
I stopped myself.
You're like one of those loud women in the theater who just saying, "Oh,
don't
child,
go in
no,
there.
child,
Don't
don't
go
go
in
in there. Don't go that way."
You know, that way she would have gone straight to that castle.
So is this going to be boring?
Blurring?
I'm gonna be blurred out of my fucking gourd.
Boring Blair Witch in the desert found footage.
As opposed to boring Blair Witch in the forest with Blair Witch.
Blair Witch is not boring.
Oh, my tiebreaker?
No.
No.
It's not boring.
I like the newest Blair Witch, I think, better than the original Blair Witch.
Oh my
Haven't seen
God.
It's Adam Wingard, isn't it?
it. Yeah.
Adam Wingard's dope. Is it Wingard or is it Wingard?
Wingard.
Wingard. I like Wingard. Sounds like a Final Fantasy.
Wingardium
Leviosa.
Leviosa.
That last part of the trailer kind of looked like the footage in Event Horizon where they find the ship log and everyone's like the asshole each other apart.
I do like fisting assholes.
Yeah. So maybe it's Event Horizon in the desert.
It's going to be one of those movies where when we talk about it, we spend more time talking about other movies.
I don't think so.
No? You
No.
think we're going to have something pleasant to say about this movie by the time we get done with it?
I think
I will be shocked.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna like this movie. You're not gonna like this movie, and Daniel is not gonna know what to do because mommy and daddy are fighting.
It seems a little too...
At least I hope so, because then that'll be an interesting discussion.
Hey, I could be wrong. I mean, obviously...
I could be wrong now.
Yeah, but I don't think so. You don't want to give away all your stuff in the trailer, especially for a found footage movie.
But preferably you would
I don't know what this movie is about.
point of a trailer is like to make you want to watch it.
And this didn't. This was like, what's
This
his
made
face?
me not want to watch.
Where was Sir Attenborough there, like describing what was the ants were doing to me? Like this was
What?
like
a desert is.
A desert is a wasteland of ants.
and there were.
Harukisaki, and one day.
Did you guys see those nice asses though? Guy was chasing. There's like 6 of them running through the
6
desert.
or 7
Yeah.
free range.
Free range asses.
Big asses.
Big asses. And you know what? The desert's a dry heat, so those aren't sweaty asses. Those are dry, hot asses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, this ties into your donkey dragon bullshit.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's
right.
go back. What do we think this movie's about again, fellas?
I'm looking for an animal to pet.
I don't know.
I guess I'm sticking with Blair Witch in the Desert. It looks like that last scene they try to show us a bunch all at once. Like, clearly they're getting attacked, but is it by each other?
Tunnel snake time. They drink. It's some kind of. They drink something. They drink the water.
Ayahuasca, or what's that?
That's ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
But that's a. But they.
Oh, okay. He did a smoking gesture at me.
Yeah, you can't. Oh, you can see it now.
Yeah, I can see it. Well, I can always see it. They can never see it.
Parasite in the water. Parasite in the brain. They go insane. They kill each other.
Is that because it's called the Outwaters?
Yes, that's the only water connection.
What is the out? Why is it the Outwaters?
What is an Outwaters?
Yeah, is Outwater an actual term for something? Or
no, before you look, let's make predictions. I'm going to say the Outwaters is a stream of consciousness.
Oh.
Yeah?
Dance. Yes.
I don't know. What are Outwaters?
The Outwaters
I don't know, but it's...
are like mother's womb embracing you.
It seems... What's the word? Brackish? Is that a word?
Brackish is a word.
Okay, I think the water is going to be brackish.
Who gives a fuck?
I don't see anything.
You, if you're drinking from it.
I don't drink.
That's how you get parasites.
It's not a term for anything. I'm not coming up with anything. So I'm gonna say it's just the waters out there in the desert.
It's Outwaters.
So clearly,
what if it's a mirage?
Ah, mirage.
It's out mirage.
Did we
they see it in the distance? It's out. It's a mirage. There is no water. They're losing their minds
Did
in
we
the
see
desert.
one of them carrying like some audio equipment, like a little directional mic?
They're podcasters, perhaps.
So are they out there for aliens?
Are they out there for aliens or just some other supposedly the
Chupacabra?
Outwater? So it's the Blair Witch.
They're
It's the fucking Blair Witch.
the ever elusive blue-spotted lizard.
I'm tired of digging holes, Grandpa.
Oh yes, he hates the onions.
He fucking hates the onions.
Ryan hasn't seen holes.
I have no idea what either of you are talking about.
You ain't not seen holes?
Those were yellow lizards.
Yeah. And the onions and the peaches, they mix together and make the sploosh. And that's not a sex thing. It's a thing.
Keeps your shoes from
stinking.
Yeah. Stanley Yelnats. His first name is his last name spelled backward.
And zero. They're criminals. Don't you cough at us out of your Jesus cup that you just spilled all over your awesome shirt. All over your nuts.
Am I ever right?
You ding-a-ling. Told you not to do that, Ryan. Oh, a cat. Oh, God. I'm not going to have a good time with this. It's already late. We're going to go start this.
Let's go watch it.
Oh, good night.
The cat's in my way.
Kill it.
This is the doomsayer.
It's a cock-off. It's a cock-off. It's a cock-off, Robbie. Robbie, it's a cock-off. It's a cock-off. It's a cock-off, Robbie.
I shocked you in the desert.
Welcome back, horrible people. It's now 1:30 something in the morning. We've just finished The Outwaters.
Robbie.
Now, I think Ryan has some slam poetry.
Slam pig poetry for you.
To read to you. Okay, so...
First impressions.
Oh, that was
a waste of everyone's time.
Listen, look, okay. Some people love found footage movies. Like, it doesn't have to be good. If it's found footage, they love it. That's all it takes. I'm not those people. Your found footage movie has to be really good for me to like, especially if we're going to spend half the movie with our camera in the fucking dirt.
Literally pointed at the ground.
At night, in the dirt. And we got a pin light.
You know who would like this movie? Ben. A lot of feet.
Lots of feet.
More than just the tip. Also...
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're going to have a movie...
it should be good.
It should be good. If you're going to have a movie be
I would have a
almost
script.
2 hours long, you can't have no interesting things in the beginning. One small, cool thing, kind of in the middle.
I've got an idea.
And then
I need to work backwards. How do I make this happen? Okay, so I'm good at special effects, right?
No.
Are you?
I am.
So I've got this special effect I just worked out where I cut off my wanger.
Yeah.
How do I make this happen?
You're saying the whole movie was based off of that idea. Where would I cut my dick off? The desert, Ryan. You know why?
Well, because it's free to film there.
Why?
It's free to film there.
Because it's free to film there. This movie. So I said it on the couch. This movie should have been called "There's Something in the Dirt." Something in the dirt. That would have been better title.
That's a much better movie. Even the tagline says, "We all die in the dark." Last person died. It was daylight. Actually, did we even see him die?
No, because he's not going.
Because he's gonna keep. So then we don't even all die.
We don't.
Lying ass tagline.
And we don't all die in the dark. We're all murdered in the. But I don't think they're actually. They don't die.
We just keep doing it. Okay, look. What was I saying? So
what happened?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, look. What happened is we had one interesting part in the middle and one interesting part at the very end. We had like 30 minutes of stuff before we even got to the desert. I don't know what it was trying to do, because it could have been trying to make us care about the characters, because I didn't. Why would we have this whole big thing like, well, one of the brothers has a bad relationship with the mom. I'm doing like little pompous like hand, gestures and everything here. And then like, oh, and her mom died. Well, we got like, she's all sad about her mom being dead in the desert, but what did the other guy being like no relationship with his mom have to do with anything out in the desert?
I think did they have a relationship? His mom complained that they didn't come around much, but that immediately went, it was our mom.
Well, to be fair, you hadn't seen her in 3 years. You don't come around.
When I come
around. Look, so that whole an hour and 50 goddamn minutes
of
what?
Of desert and dirt porn.
If this had been...
Ooh, nothing gets me harder than dirt.
Especially when that bush bled.
Let's see
my
here.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. I hope you like that bush. Did you like that bush? Because
a bush that is red.
We sure saw it a whole bunch. So, an hour and 50 minutes.
This is my favorite bush in all desert.
If you cut
all desert
50 minutes out, this is a weird movie. Right now, it is a boring movie. With weird moments.
The Academy defines a feature as a minimum of 40 minutes. They only needed to hit 40 minutes and it would have been a feature. All the good stuff could have been done in 10 minutes. This could have been a YouTube short.
Thunder.
Wind.
What was the...
Okay.
I can feel the earth moving beneath my palms.
So this is a...
piece of shit.
Skinwalker Ranch situation.
Sure.
It's in the desert, okay? And I feel like there's some weird witchcraft occult rituals going on there as well, only because of that one moment where someone's in like some kind of weird pyramid, and she's going like, my baby, where's my baby? And I'm like, is that the, who the hell are these characters? There's Robbie, Scott,
Robbie!
Michelle, is it Angie?
Ange.
So Michelle.
Slam
like, was that Michelle's mom? Is this the desert that Michelle's mom went out to, and that's why she's out in this desert making a music video? Also, what the hell is Outwaters?
Did they ever say the name of the band? Was that what we were guessing?
Look,
there's all sorts of trivia on here. Okay?
Question number one. My guess was there was no actual script.
No?
Yeah, Robbie cutting his penis off was unscripted.
Yeah, and he's a method actor.
He just did it?
He just did it!
I'm saying there might have been an outline of things to happen, but as far as dialogue or shots...
See, you should have planned the shots, because then otherwise you just have Robbie staring at his feet.
Now, apparently,
no one told me you wanted me to actually, like, film what was happening.
Just put it in the movie. I just
turned it on.
Yeah.
Would it make you feel better if I said it's cosmic horror, so we're not supposed to really understand? No.
That doesn't help at all, Ryan.
Well, that's because the movie was too long, and it was boring, and it made no sense. But this has to be. We go to this place where there's a sign that says restricted area because we're caught in a time loop, and Robbie is somehow outside of the time loop and knows it's happening in his guts.
Why?
Because he listened to the hole longer.
Yeah, he went mad from the hole. He's got hole madness.
But the time loop started before that.
Yeah, sure, because the thunder rolled.
But he listened to the thunder longer.
They all...
Look.
But, okay.
So, were the earthquakes supposed to be like the earth was ripping itself open?
Oh, that's Mother Nature talking to Robbie.
Okay, one thing. You guys remember the red bandana in the beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, my note says this looks like guts coming out. And then very end, we have Robbie walking with his guts hanging.
Wow.
Damn.
So, bravo,
Wow.
movie.
Did
Bravo.
you write that down?
I wrote it down.
Wow.
And you know what? It happened. And I still am not going to
How many
recommend
times
this
did you write Slam Pig down?
movie.
We weren't supposed to talk about Slam Pig.
I don't know. I'll have to check my notes.
The fates of the characters are predicted by many of the songs of the soundtrack.
What soundtrack?
I have no
There's
idea.
one song.
I don't know.
If
I'm
you
looking
check
at
the credit...
She sings one song.
She does, but like Robbie and her composed a whole bunch of these songs at the very end of these like traditional songs. I mean, we all know they're gonna die.
Yeah, we know they're gonna die.
I didn't know that.
You guys remember the bees?
Yeah, were they meant to do something?
No, that just actually happened. And some of it stayed in the movie.
I'm gonna say the bees actually happened. That rattlesnake actually happened.
Probably.
But that's just no.
And the ants.
Did you guys like the movie Willow Creek?
Yes.
Ain't seen it, but you know what movie I does like?
What?
As Above, So Below.
Now that's a good movie.
It does what I think this movie was trying to do, except good.
Yeah, no, that does it good. I brought up Willow Creek because he was inspired to start production after seeing Willow Creek.
Well, he should have been inspired after As Above, So Below, because maybe then he would have done something good.
So there's a prequel short film thing. I'm not going to watch that.
No. Okay. The dialogue goes nowhere. Nothing happened. The scenes go on too long and do not do anything until we get to the middle of the movie where, what was the first? We got murder hatchet time in a tent.
And it was great. You didn't see it, but the sound there was good. If this house had better sound, number one fan
Sure,
page.
if this was an audio drama on what's the thing, Audible, that'd be great. But
'Cause-
it's a movie.
Well, yeah, but
where
you
a
could-
key aspect is visual.
Right, but you can get away with this thing once in a movie. You got to show the rest of the stuff, but the sound of like the footsteps running over there, and then you hear a very nice, juicy, and it just sounds like a hatchet hitting meat.
Okay, that worked.
That was good.
And then everything after that does not.
Does not. Well,
Because it's now, because we're stuck with Robbie,
Robbie,
and we're, the only reason we knew what was happening is because we had closed captions.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. That's a
Only
good point.
reason.
You're
that's
welcome.
true. That's true. Also, we found out pretty early on, like, it was a time loop movie. I don't remember, what was it that hinted away right, like, near the beginning?
It was when we got to the end of the movie, and then we started over.
Oh, we started over again. It felt like it was a time's frozen movie because it never fucking ended. No, what the fuck was it at the beginning where it's like, I don't know, we didn't take notes, we were doing this raw because we're all right here, we just went right into it.
I don't know. After the second earthquake, then my notes just keep saying Daniel's little slam piggy. I'm not sure what that's about. Oh, but you know what we did have that we haven't seen in a movie yet? Doomsayers, only they're donkey.
The
Donkey Doomslayers.
Slayers.
Donkey Doomslayer?
Donkey Doomslayers.
Where's that
Doom Man
mod?
replaced by fucking donkeys.
Donkeys. Five.
Not donkeys, by donkey. Eddie Murphy as Doomslayer.
5 of them, though.
And the thunder was the dragon. So, I mean,
Oh, yeah. Another title for this movie was Runs with Donkeys.
runs with donkeys.
Yes, yes, yes.
You want to take
Also, yours was good. I think it was the Leastwood Mac.
Yeah. Yeah. Worstwood Mac also. What do you guys think this got on IMDb?
3.6.
I think that's still too high.
Well, it's not what we would give it, but what we think.
Right,
I'm
right.
thinking.
It already fails one of Ryan's
It's
important things.
not in focus.
It's not in focus.
So, it's not in focus. Without closed captioning, I could not hear really.
That might be the setup. That might be this.
No, I think it's just.
I had no option to turn it into just stereo, so it's probably still set for surround. So that will muddy it up a bit.
I don't know. This I'm gonna say I got 5 stars.
It got 4.1.
Yeah.
What is Sharkside?
Yeah. What did Sharkside
We always
get?
go back to Sharkside.
And then I want you to look me in the eyes across this table and tell me that you want to get caught in a time loop with Sharkside. Sharkside got a what? 2 or 3?
2.9.
All right.
Sharkside is Saving Private Ryan compared to this movie.
So
Sharkside is so fucking good compared to this goddamn movie.
I did not start screaming at the TV watching Sharkside.
Well, not in anger, anyway.
No. Or as
There might have been some joy.
30 minutes left in this movie, I started
wasn't
doing.
praying to black out.
I did black out like twice.
I wouldn't let you.
You're an asshole. I drank half that energy drink. Ryan drank the other half. It's not just because it's late. It's like nothing was 80% of the movie was a flashlight bobbing off the ground. I don't even know how we talk about this constructively. We just yell at this movie.
Does the Earth vibrate?
When there's an earthquake, sure.
Why not?
Oh,
It's always moving.
That's-
Tectonic plates are always moving.
Okay. Just ask because
Is that true? I don't know. I said it.
All right, let's do. So what is the hill? What is the vibrating opera hill? What is that?
I think they were in a military restricted zone.
Yes.
And the vibrations was just the thunder was like them testing like firearms at night and just ricochets through the canyon very loudly.
You know, maybe you want to not have that sign like in the dirt, like have it up.
Well, one of their bombs hit it, you know. Also, they talked about doing drugs, so chances are they were probably on drugs.
They said something so cool at the beginning that Michelle did, that you take drugs and then like little residue amounts are caught in your spine. And I'm like, come back. This has to play. So
Maybe
somehow,
it did.
Maybe
something,
it did.
No.
Well, you
Never
don't know
did.
what drugs was. Gilbert was his name.
Gilbert.
You don't know what drugs.
That's the name of my gecko, Daniel.
You don't know what drugs he took in the past, and maybe his spine got bumped on the camping trip, and now he's having a bad trip.
That's what they always say.
And
like,
you know, at the end of his bad trip, he cut off little Gilbert. What was his name?
Gilbert.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Gilbert Godfrey, rest in peace.
Was it Barry?
Robert?
Robbie.
Robbie.
God damn it, Robbie.
God damn it, Robbie. I've heard people say that. I don't know if that's true. You get a bad, like, flashback.
What the hell are you going about?
Well, the flashback.
The drug flashback.
I've heard that, but I've never heard that you have like a store of it in your spine.
Where else would you store it?
I don't think that.
What do you store in your spine?
My blood.
From your blood.
My blood
Mr.
production.
DNA.
Don't say your stem cells, because you can't. We don't do with those. Are you looking up that drug stuff?
Maybe.
Gotta do that. We're gonna have something to talk about. Did you like any of these characters?
So I wasn't sure
I
what
don't-
to Google, so I Googled drug residue left in spine.
Okay. And?
Causing acid trip. Causing, I don't know.
You didn't find
I mean,
that's
it's an infection.
that's because they made it up.
So that would be a spinal infection caused by a bacterial or fungal infection.
What the hell did you just ask me?
Oh, did you like any of these characters?
You guys ever look at a picture of a spine?
Yeah, all the time.
Dude, Cameron's quite a bit.
And I turn it to you. What character?
Yeah. I don't like... I like to try
Well-
to find...
There was Donkey.
I'm pretty easy when it comes to liking things. I did not like this movie.
Because there was no script. There was no script.
I d-
So the characters could not actually develop as characters because there was nothing to develop.
But what did we spend the first 45 minutes doing before we got to the desert?
It's like they took... So, okay.
I just... When this happens, and there's a decent amount of people that actually do like thoroughly enjoy this movie, I just wonder if I'm too dumb.
No. They took the good elements of Willow Creek and Blair Witch, of like the first 10 minutes of character
Two
development.
movies I didn't like.
Well,
No, I was okay with Willow Creek. Let me retract that.
look at this guy. Yeah, you retract it. You retract it like Robbie's fallen penis.
I'm just angry.
Robbie!
just angry. This is just anger speaking. And then they took that 10 minutes and turn it into 30 minutes, only somehow they didn't get as good improvers? I don't
Did
know.
Scott ever say anything?
No, he made
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
baby.
Ooh, baby. It's those damn enchiladas. Got them again.
Okay,
If
hands up
7-Up.
before
How do you play that? I don't even know.
before they started. I think it's Robbie. Before Robbie referred to like, this is a gift from Dad. This is a gift from Mom. Before
Gay
it was
lovers.
before it was really clear they were supposed to be brothers. I mean, I thought they were a couple.
I still think they might have been.
Oh, fair enough.
Because they're sleeping shirtless in their tents together.
well, again, that could
Is it
be.
a Venture Brothers situation? Ooh.
Were any of those? Were any
I
of
can
those
look up some pictures
people
of that right now.
established as couples? They were all just friends, right? There's no couples there.
Well, no, Robbie and Scott were banging.
No, they weren't. They were.
Oh, they let them cook.
No, in the desert, anything goes.
Anything goes.
No.
Anything goes.
You want to go to the desert sometime?
Shit, man.
I mean,
Burning man.
Anything goes.
Get your dick cut off in the desert by a
There's
shark
rules.
tooth.
get cut in a time loop.
Where'd the shark tooth come from?
Where did anything come from? This movie just has ideas that they threw in
what
there.
was with the screaming snakes?
I mean, is that supposed to be his intestines that
I
got
think
loose?
those are his intestines
Okay,
that
so-
have wandered away from his body.
I'm
So
gonna
why wasn't one of them his dick?
Well, because that was just a little
snake.
I could have eaten a little, I don't know,
Tunnel snakes.
some donkey. What was that a creature, like an actual monster at the end?
Who the fuck knows?
No, wasn't it just all Robbie?
I thought he killed the donkey, but then we got to a scene where it's like something that has ridges on its back, and then it's like breathing in something, and I couldn't tell what that was. I'm gonna go with interdimensional monster. I'm gonna go with those little pieces of light at the very end. That, oh good, I hope did you buckle in for that, Daniel? Because it took 5 minutes to rearrange them into nothing over and over again.
It was a constellation, Ryan.
No,
it
it
was
wasn't.
the constellation Bratos Bruffus.
It was.
Bratos Bruffus.
They were
If
rifts
you
in reality.
look up the Greek myth of Bratos Bruffus, you will see that he was placed into the heavens by Zeus, and that is what that was, you ignorant skink.
Who decided that the low angle up the nose shot was the way to go for the movie? Was that Robbie? Was that your decision, Robbie?
You know what I think, guys? I think I've got great nostrils. And I need the world to see my nostrils.
Michelle, your voice has changed a little
Guys.
This isn't how you're gonna sing, is it?
No, it is.
No. Oh, jeez.
Stranger on a horse.
Trying to find a picture of the monster.
If we were gonna describe this to someone else, what is it we came up with? This is a roguelike game where only your character remains fucked up each time it restarts.
Yeah, so instead of like carrying over your good bonuses to upgrade your character, you just get worse and worse.
Hey,
Eventually,
you just got
can't.
Robbie. You're Robbie. Why do I unlock a new class, or do I have to play as Robbie the whole time?
Why? He keeps butchering them, but when the reset happens, the butchering remains, and they just have to keep going through it.
And he solved it at the end, though.
But did he?
They weren't blinking or nothing.
Well, he didn't turn the... That's because we kept looking at feet the rest of the time.
Well, Robbie, much like Ben, likes him some feet. Except when they were boobies. He liked them.
Yeah, that's when the camera was able to hold still.
That's crazy, Robbie.
Robbie.
It's 2023, Robbie.
Also, where'd those pikes come from?
Yeah.
He made them from their bones.
No.
Robbie.
Let the penis hit the floor. Let the penis hit the floor. Let the penis hit the floor. Let the
Robbie!
Okay, so this movie opens with 4 people.
Oh no!
Hey, we're in our own time loop now.
Time thing that Robbie was in. Now I understand, because if you fucking do that, I'll kill you just like Robbie was killing them.
I mean, we didn't actually explain who these people. They were in a band. No, she was a singer.
She's a singer.
They're going to the desert to film a music video.
That, I think, is cool.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
They had parents. Some of them died.
Everybody's got parents at some point.
But it doesn't matter.
And that doesn't matter. And they're all friends. But maybe there's banging between the brothers. I don't know.
And the Slam Pig.
And yeah, gotta.
I'm gonna say Slam Pig so much that you can't edit it out.
You son of a bitch.
All right, this episode's yours.
Cancel Daniel.
Hashtag. Everyone loves bacon.
Everybody loves bacon.
This little Slam Pig went to the market.
Okay, though. Keep the movie the exact same.
No.
Hold on.
Okay,
But pick any 4 people to be the cast.
Okay.
To make it to where you would
I've got
actually
it.
enjoy
You
watching
ready for this?
Yeah.
Liam Neeson, Bruce Willis, Robin Williams, and Sean Connery.
now which one's the slam?
Sean Connery is the Slam Pig.
That's kind of weird that you picked and 3 of those people are dead and
Really?
1 is alive.
Yeah.
Wait, who's
How'd you
dead?
do that?
Who's all dead?
Liam Neeson's the only one alive out of that group.
Yeah.
What did I say?
You said
I blacked out.
Sean Connery's
I was in a
dead.
trance.
Robin Williams is dead.
What?
What was the other one?
I don't know.
I don't know who it was, but we're gonna say it was Steven
No,
Seagal.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce. Oh,
It's
no,
not
Bruce
dead.
Willis is not
is
dead.
going to die,
Well, one day.
as we all know.
But much like Scott didn't say anything, so Bruce Willis doesn't need to say anything. This is perfect.
He made noises.
Bruce Willis can make noises.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
I think. I don't actually know.
Give me
What do we have to cut out of this movie to make it a...
90 minutes.
Well, then it's not
Okay,
a movie.
time
It's
out.
a short. It shouldn't be a movie.
What
it should just be a
if-
short about people?
This could be a 90-minute movie.
No.
You
way.
show the dick cutting in the trailer, then the trailer has everything you needed. Then the
A
movie's
2-minute
over.
movie?
Yes.
Perfect.
This is a YouTube short.
Perfect. Put it on TikTok.
He worked for Greenpeace while he made this. This is the worst thing Greenpeace has ever done to the world.
100%. There was a demon that said, show them.
Yep.
Yeah, what was that about?
Hold on, there has to be a script, otherwise we can't get subtitles.
That woke me up.
Well, no, that happens after.
Yeah, they don't.
I don't buy that.
No, the show them woke me up, and I go, show! I remember I was going out.
And then it just showed us underwater.
What was with the water?
Nonsense.
Those were out, because
it's nonsense.
It's nonsense, so why are we talking? Shouldn't even talk about it. This episode shouldn't exist.
It's gonna.
I don't know what this is supposed to...
What does it say? What does this say
okay.
about our society and the state of the slam pig economy?
I can tell you why the
Is this your
bandana
child
at the
predators?
very beginning set up the end shot,
Yeah, it's
but
my
I can't
child
tell you
predators.
why anything else.
Where was the dick on the backpack?
Was that the bullet they found?
No.
I think
No,
the
of course
bullet.
not.
The
no.
bullet,
is to help hammer home it's a military
it's a
thing.
military thing, but and there's a gas,
And the
which
gas
means
thing.
they're all just tripping
But
balls.
that's at the very end. No, so this was what used for training, and this happens all the time,
No,
so we
probably
don't
just
use it
experiments.
anymore.
It caused a temporal rift in time and space.
All those little lights, the constellations of bullshit, dimensional rips.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Or,
And
I don't know, entry points in different time.
Robbie slipped through one first.
Robbie.
And so everyone else is dragged along behind him, but Robbie's the only one who keeps the... Robbie is the Bill Murray.
In this grotesque Groundhog's Day?
Yeah, which
Okay.
is, there's better grotesque Groundhog's Day. Might I recommend Happy Death Day? Or Happy Death Day to you.
We didn't need to see them flying. We didn't need them to visit Mom.
How did they get there if we don't see them
There were
flying?
so
We
many...
didn't need to see them driving. We didn't need... I'm like...
How many times did I say, why are we doing this? What is going on here? We don't need the shot. We've all been on airplanes.
Have we all been on airplanes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I traveled the world quite a bit.
Where'd you fly to, Doc?
Where did I fly to? Vegas.
When?
20...
If you're talking about the time that I was in Vegas with you,
2013, 2012.
we didn't fly there. We
20,
drove.
20, it's a different time, dog. I'm not always with you,
Yes,
dog.
you are. I don't remember him going to Vegas without me. I'm just saying.
Number one fan Binge would know.
You guys went to Vegas without me?
Yep, just me and him. I sat next to a guy he smelled.
That's all it puts, man. This movie. What's so many good movies in a desert, and they had to make this one.
No cave.
Well, there's a crevasse that could have led to a
mine
cave.
that they went through at the 40-minute mark that has no
That was
payoff.
before they went in the desert.
Yeah, there's 40-50 minutes of this movie that doesn't need to be there, and it's called the beginning.
The beginning, middle, and end, yes.
We don't even get to see the kills, right? They're all occluded.
Had the killer been afoot, we would have seen it.
I liked. Okay, look, let's talk about the things we actually liked. I liked him peeling his skin off. That looked good.
I liked him cutting his wang off.
That also looked good.
I liked the tunnel snakes. I like the screaming tunnel snakes.
They made me uncomfortable, and I liked that.
I don't know why they're there. I don't have to. It's Cosmic Horror.
The shot of the man in the shadow holding the hatchet on the hillside is effective. It's good.
I liked... There was a heat wave distortion shot of someone way in the distance who I thought was wearing red clothes.
I think that's Robbie.
I think that's
Robbie.
I agree. That's
my boy Robbie.
I liked when he was doing the hand thing in the dark, where the pin lights were outlining his hand and stuff.
Yeah,
that's one of the only times where I couldn't see anything that I was enjoying what I was also kind of seeing. Also, you need to have a pretty decent TV to really, really enjoy this, because there's a lot of pitch black shots, and you could clearly see the light zones on the TV back there. It wasn't total pitch black; it was little light coming through. So that
I don't think that'll help, because I think the way it was shot is they narrowed it after the fact.
Needs a bigger flashlight. I'm okay with running around in the dark, but I gotta see something. This was extreme shaky cam pointed at the earth in the dark with a tiny flashlight.
And that's a metaphor. Think about it.
No.
Think about it.
Oh wait, we were talking about things we liked.
And we've reached the end.
I liked...
I didn't have... Well, okay, I didn't like...
I like that the one guy was running with the donkey. That made me laugh.
That was Robbie.
Yeah.
Was that Robbie?
Yeah.
He who runs with donkeys.
He who runs with donkeys. Robbie.
Those donkeys were there to warn them.
I
They were literally standing in the middle of the road.
They said, you shall not pass.
And then they just got out and they got spooked and they ran.
I'm hoping that she was just acting and doing the way she was talking, because otherwise I'm
Like,
calling her out. But I liked
did you
all
like
the actors.
You liked all the actors,
And
including Ange.
except Ange.
That is incredible.
Because it was so over the top, like Valley Girl. Like it was.
I'm
just,
married and getting smashed. You know,
I could just live in here.
I could live in here.
Like
day.
marriage is sensation.
Singe.
And that bothered me.
Oh, there's no air conditioning.
But
That bothers me.
I didn't have a huge issue with the other three. I mean, I still
Because
think...
they didn't talk.
Well, I still think What's-Her-Face was like a wannabe Stevie Nicks.
We got more character development out of them.
They kept showing
Because
Scott,
That Bush.
and people kept talking to Scott, but Scott never said anything.
That's not Scott's purpose. And
What is Scott's purpose?
to groan and make me think he's in a relationship with his brother.
Mission accomplished.
I mean,
The true Slam Pig was family the whole time.
Family the whole time.
okay. And another thing that happens, I'm about to get off the thing of things we liked and things. How
We're
about
done with things we
that
liked.
make you go, huh?
This movie.
The scene where Robbie is opening his tent, and then he goes into his mother's house.
Well, I think that's showing that once they hit the time loop, they're time looping all the way back to the trip to the...
But it's at night. They weren't there at least we didn't see them go there at night.
Maybe it's all in Robbie's head.
Maybe.
Because he's the only one who's coming back around.
Robbie is a Doctor Who. Everything that.
It could be. Didn't it kind of seem like Robbie was kind of being propped up by his brother a lot, and maybe there's a reason Robbie hasn't been going to his mom's, and his mom is so worried about him. Maybe Robbie's a drug addict.
Well, Robbie is a drug addict.
Not just
What
a drug
was
like
that?
Robbie is a drug addict.
like not just
Robbie's
a
a
drug
rabbit?
user.
Robbie
not
is
just
a rabbit.
Not just a recreational drug user.
He
Maybe
does
he's
cocaine and then does pull-ups.
and it's probably in the
He
spine.
barely did He didn't even clear the bar.
Okay, well, he tried. So
Cocaine doesn't fix everything.
it's
right?
not going to give you super muscles.
That's right.
We'll give you a speech impediment, apparently.
Robbie!
Robbie. What?
Okay, I said I was going to like this movie. You were not going to like this movie, and Daniel was going to be uncomfortable.
But you know what? No one said that Ryan would die during the recording.
I cut his dick off.
Oh,
So I think it came out to
so we were all wrong.
Ryan didn't like this movie. I didn't like this movie. Daniel didn't like this movie. None of us knew what to do.
Here's the thing. There are good things in it. It's just...
I'm sure there's good things
it's
going
just
on
diluted.
behind the scenes in a lot of movies.
I'm still going to tell the audience in general, which most of you should watch our things before listening to the episode.
Don't
Anyway,
watch this one.
No, I'm going to go ahead and say watch it. What if you are one of those people that it hits for you, like that you love it? There are...
Oh, Robbie's best new character of 2023.
It was Screaming Snakes.
Screaming Snakes win.
So people like this movie. And that's...
Can they explain why?
I don't know.
Because I can explain... I mean, we have explained why this is very
It's not...
not good.
I would see that we would see this at like a festival, right? And they'd be like, "Hey, do you want to write a blurb for it in front of a trailer? We'll put the name of your podcast under your quote in the trailer, and then 5 more people will know about it. Here's my quote: Not enough Slam Pig."
Heads came off.
I wish they were ours. Okay, hold on. This movie made me yell at my TV.
It's not your TV.
You're right.
This
I'm
movie made
feeling
me
it.
yell at number one fan binge's TV.
We threw a brick through number one fan binge's
You know what?
TV.
It's frustrating. That's what the
It's
movie
frustrating.
is. Frustrating. It's not that it's bad,
It is
That
bad.
is bad.
but that's fun. That
But
can be
it's
fun.
frustrating
It's that
bad.
It's frustrating.
Like, it's not entertaining bad. It's because we spent most of the movie with our camera in the fucking dirt. It could have been an audio drama. I closed my eyes for lots of it.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't miss much because
You were gone for like 10 minutes before we noticed.
before I noticed you were gone.
I had to poop,
I mean,
and I didn't want to pause it for them.
I'm glad you didn't because once I noticed we paused it, but you know what? We shouldn't have. No reason. I think you left at darkness and you came back into darkness.
Yeah, I was listening the whole time. They shot the music video while I was gone. You guys said the music video looked good. That's good.
I didn't say that. He said
He said
I
that.
said the shots of the desert in that setting sun, and you had Michelle.
Wow, those are 2 things completely out of the control of the filmmaker. Good job.
the time of day you film it.
You don't control the sun.
But you know when
You don't control
when
the
magic
golden
hour.
magic hour. You don't control
It's got-
screaming snakes.
They just showed up.
Okay, I said there's no script, and according to an article, the director confirms that there was no script. It's just they had things that had to happen in the story.
Name them.
I didn't read that far.
What are the things that happen in the story?
Tunnel snakes, hatchet looping, a bunch of mumblecore screaming, and a constellation of nonsense.
All been
You see,
there.
I thought when they went to that pond or something with the super clear water, and they're all just swimming about in there, and then they mentioned like they feel like their soul is being drained or life is being drained, and they're like, oh yeah, don't touch the bottom. I thought something supernatural was happening to them in that water, and that's where this whole thing was going to be taking place, because the movie is called The Outwaters.
The Outwaters.
But I guess is that the name of their band? Is that what we've decided?
I looked at the trivia. I didn't see anything.
That's-
If they said it, I missed it.
Project Paperclip, is that the code name for something?
Project
Out-
Paperclip is
Outwaters?
a different thing.
I know, I'm just using it as an example.
I'll look it up.
I'll look you up. No, I won't. I want to look at your feet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, look you down.
I'll look you down. And you know what? I will get tired with your feet, and I'm going to look at the dirt in front of your feet that just looks like dirt
Yeah.
until a moment when it looks like you're floating, and then you encounter yourself. I don't know what to say to you.
Like I said, I think this movie's just for people who just love all found footage,
Keep sneezing while we're
which is
talking.
fine. It's fine.
That's not going to be a problem to take out at all.
Like I
I
said,
can't help it.
it's. I wouldn't worry about it.
No one listens to this shit anyway.
Like for me, like when found footage works, it's fucking great because it's more like immersive. You get it like for like when the Blair Witch came out, that was like the first I want to say found footage movie that made it beyond just like horror fans. Like it hit kind of a mainstream. Like it went instantly to the zeitgeist. Obviously, there was found footage before that, but people came out of that and they were creeped out. Like. Just in general, like that spooked, that stayed with people.
It's spoopy.
So when found footage like hits, it possibly hits harder than any other type of horror because it's, trying to make it seem like it's real. So I get the appeal, but for some reason found footage movies are the only subgenre in horror that I do not have a super low bar for. And I think I'm not a huge fan of shaky cam. I like to see what's going on.
There's a lot of that.
And this one was shaky cam into the ground, as we've repeatedly said, and it's really dark the whole time. The flashlight they use is like, you wouldn't go camping in the desert. You wouldn't go camping in the desert without a bunch of lights, like to better light up the night. They never even attempted to start a campfire, but I guess maybe because they're in a restricted area, they want to attract
Yeah, they're not
attention.
supposed to be there.
So I guess that could be it. But also, we went there to film the music video. Did we ever have a scene where we tried to attempt to leave during the day?
Nope.
I think so. They go in, find a spot that they like, and then they're going to go to sleep. Wake up next morning, do the video, go to sleep, and then I think the plan was that after that, leave. But what happened is when they went to sleep, we got that boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
We got that boom, boom, boom. Gotta get
boom,
that
boom, boom.
boom, boom.
And then
get that tunnel snakes
like,
coming at you.
I think, like Daniel said, it's like when the thunder's going off, it's
the
like
thunder rolls.
These are people that clearly never been outside before. Like they're freaking out because there's thunder going on. Like just stay in your tent. Are you in a flood zone? I've had to move a tent because it was flooding.
My tent's flooding right now, you know what I'm saying?
No.
He cut his dick off.
Oh.
Aunt Irma has come to visit.
Please excuse my dear Aunt Irma. What movies?
It's a heavy flow.
If you like this, I don't know what to recommend to you.
If you like this, you suck.
But if you want to, what are some things that have similar themes to this that
are there more found footage desert? I can't think of any.
I will allow found footage recommendations. I will allow desert recommendation. I will
set like desert separate as its own thing.
Yes.
I got a great desert movie.
And I will-
Maybe you've heard of it.
Is it called Tremors?
Well, there's that one, but it's called The Mummy with Brendan Fraser.
Playing up on that Brendan Fraser hype train. Woo-hoo.
What?
Excuse me? Did you say Brendan?
Have you watched it recent?
Yeah, I watch it all the time.
He throws a chair.
Wait, sorry. Kitty throws a chair?
I will, depending on what you say
Now
next.
Brendan Fraser throws a chair.
And?
10 out of 10.
So good.
Oh, I didn't know that. I forgot he threw a chair.
He throws a chair.
You're right, there's an asterisk under my checklist. Did Brendan Fraser throw a chair? Ding,
He
ding,
did.
ding, big
did.
jackpot.
He shoves a cat in the face of a mummy.
Oh my god. Mummies.
You know what?
This
He
guy
sure-
doesn't
he
like
sure did.
mummies.
Seems to me, Ryan, that you're on the wrong side of history.
Ooh, got him.
Got him. Burn. No slam pig for you.
there's
I'm
enough-
writhing around with the tunnel
There's
snakes.
enough slam pig to go around.
What I say? I'll allow found footage, I'll allow desert, and I'll allow mindfuck movies for recommendations. Just to give a broad things of other
Did you
things.
say mime fuck?
Yes. So it's very quiet.
Yeah.
It's happening right now somewhere. We just don't hear it.
So, okay, pick one from each of those three things I just said.
So in Pokemon, there's like a Mr. Mime that hangs out outside Ash's
Are you
house.
going? Oh, God. Don't.
Okay.
Just. Nope. He's going there.
And like
I already know.
his mom, Ash's mom is single.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
So it's like, is that what's up? What's going on with Mr. Mime?
What do you mean?
He's saying Mr. Mime fucks Ash's mom.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it sounded like he was asking what was up with that.
Hey, I'm just putting it out that you said it. I didn't say. I was just asking.
Is this canon?
I'm just asking questions.
Oh, it's a cannon.
What?
I'm a mime truther.
Jesus Christ.
Superstar.
What?
Mindfuck movie. What's your mindfuck movie recommendation?
Yeah, it's above, so below.
Okay. Desert movie.
Desert movie. Burrowers.
What was the third one I said? Found footage?
Found footage.
Did we watch Burrowers?
We haven't talked about it, but Burrowers is good.
I didn't watch it.
Okay. That's
What do I got? Found footage? Wreck.
English or Spanish?
Wreck is the Spanish.
What's
English is quarantine. Found footage.
The only thing popping
Are
in
you
my
saying
head.
Parasite Eve?
No, I was gonna say
That's-
paranormal.
That's a good movie. Mindfuck?
Mindfuck? Jacob's Ladder.
Ooh, original, I'm assuming.
Oh, can I change
Did they get
mine
remade?
It did get remade.
Oh, goodness.
to Creep
Which?
For your mindfuck?
for my found footage?
Oh. Yeah, okay. That
Some
was,
of us watch like when we watch like a movie for the thing. Some of us watch every movie
With that
title,
title?
that name?
with that title.
So what's that leave me with? I got desert this time. Well, we talked about it earlier, so
So pick something else.
Bone Tomahawk.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see. You've done desert. No, you haven't done desert.
I haven't done desert.
Desert.
Deadwood.
That's
All right.
in the genre,
What genre?
the horror genre.
Where's what was that? What was that show? Book of Boba Fett. It was horrible.
Was it?
Wait, what?
I thought some people liked it. I haven't watched it yet. Well, I'll come back to you. What do you got? Found footage.
Found.
Yes.
I mean, you
There
can,
is. I just can't.
you can throw back out Blair Witch if you want to just cop out. I know you liked it.
Blair Witch. Well,
What's a good found footage Bigfoot movie?
I've only.
Willow
that's
Creek.
Willow Creek.
Mm.
Waste
I don't-
of Boggy Creek.
That's.
And you haven't watched Lake Mungo.
Yes, I have.
You have?
That's Australian.
Yep.
That's Ghost Girl in the Photos.
Yeah, lots of people like it. I have different
2006.
opinions.
I just made that date up.
Let's talk about that for a second. So it's creepy because you're like, oh, it's all bullshit. But then they go back and you see the ghost images hiding out in the other image. You're like, it's really there. And why is her dead self revealing itself at Lake Mungo? What is this all about? It's good.
People love that movie.
I would say it's effectively creepy.
I
Is
yeah.
now that I'm talking about it, so much better than what we just watched.
Yes, 100%.
Is there a lake?
Yes,
That's
it's a
better. That's better than the
dry
lake.
bed, right? Lake, I believe.
I'll let you.
Oh, a
I'll
dry
let
bed
you.
lake. That's not a lake.
Unless that's going to end up being your answer, I'll let you keep thinking of your mind fuck. I'll let you keep thinking of an
No, I'm
appropriate
thinking- I'm
horror.
not thinking of
oh no,
mindfuck.
sorry, found footage.
No, Tremors.
Oh, Tremors. Okay,
2.
that's fine.
Tremors 2.
Aftershock. Okay, my mindfuck movie. I'm probably going to do Session 9.
Yeah, which we should review.
We should Session 9.
Because Session 9 has the benefit of being a horror movie in daylight,
This is true.
which is why it makes it, I think, better.
Mindfuck movies are good. Mimefuck movies, not as good, Dale. Don't look at me with that face. Oh, God.
Okay, found footage. The houses that October built.
That is good. Did I watch the second one?
House is that November built?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Hell House LLC. Those movies are pretty good. Found footage.
Haven't seen those yet.
Grave
Uh-huh.
Encounters.
Brave Encounter. Yes.
Those are good. There's 2 of them.
They should do a Scooby-Doo found footage.
They
They
did.
did
It
that
was
Blair Witch. No, watch that.
What?
The Scooby-Doo Blair Witch. It was a real thing.
Oh, well, I was joking. I don't actually want that.
It's I'll show it. I'll show it to you after
don't think
this.
you do.
Oh, wait.
But you
You've probably seen
I've
it.
seen it, yeah. Now that I think
It's good. Also, isn't parts of Zombie Island, which we'll be doing later, kind of found footage? Some of it we're watching through the camera.
No.
Okay. Bet.
Moon Sky Island, dead ahead.
Any of those little horror games?
You ain't never gonna catch Big Mona.
Like your...
What are you talking about?
It's talking Zombie Island. You'll get there.
True.
Kumiyashi! Like
Open the
your
window.
Outlast. What are the horror games where you can't fight back?
Outlast.
Yeah. What's one that's gonna get us?
Amnesia.
Amnesia.
Penumbra.
I feel like I was helpless watching this, so you need to play one of those horror games where you actually don't get to fight back. All you're doing is running and hiding.
Clockwork Tower. What is that? Clockwork, where the little girl with the dog. Clockwork Tower. PS2.
Clock Tower.
Clock Tower.
Clock Tower. What's a good mindfuck book?
Silent Hill Shattered Memories, PS2.
Blindside.
Mindfuck book?
What is it? The House on Needless Street?
Harry Potter and
Last
the
House
Chamber
on
of
Needless Street?
Secrets.
Oh.
Because you're like, whoa, there's like a snake in the thing the whole time.
How is that even
is
happening?
crazy.
And the snake hates
Jews.
trans people. Jews. Huh.
And
Weird.
Hitler at this time.
The snake doesn't hate Hitler.
Oh, Snake doesn't hate Hitler? Okay.
He hails Hitler.
Oh.
A cab.
A cab.
Yeah.
Cabs are hard to come.
So are deserts without dicks just lying all around the ground. Is this the worst movie we've
Yep.
watched for the podcast?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
This movie nearly got turned.
It really did.
By everyone.
By unanimous consent, it was about to get. I don't know what. We only had 30 minutes left.
It was
Maybe
gonna
that's why
get
we
turned
stuck it
off
out.
till he cut off his wanger.
Yeah.
I mean, until he got that, we're like, all right, what's happening now? Okay, he's mutilating himself. We're back in, I guess.
Back it, and then it ended.
Actually, it's probably around when like the tunnel snakes showed up. I was like, okay, something's
If something's happening.
there's something here.
And then they did just enough here and there to... No, they didn't do it enough at all. I am excited, though. If one of our few listeners out there thoroughly love this movie, I need you to tell us why.
Well,
I need to know.
What are we missing?
Yeah,
What are
what
we
we're
not
missing, how it... Because I'm excited for you.
the ingredients are you have to watch it with air conditioning.
That would probably help. But hey, we felt like we were in the desert.
Oh, immersion.
An immersion blender. If you want crazy people running around in the environment, go play The Forest. There's heads on
There's no
pipes
desert.
all over that. I just that's why I said in an
There's
environment.
no desert.
There might be in the second one, maybe? We haven't played enough of the Sons of the Forest.
What is
Why were they splashing around in water upside down at the end?
because the name
Why?
of movie Outwaters.
Why?
Outworld.
Show them.
Show them what?
When
Who
I
the
say,
demon?
who's the master? You say.
No, that was
Barry?
that was the audience collectively screaming.
Perry?
Show them what's going on.
Fair enough.
And he wouldn't.
He wouldn't do it.
do it.
Wouldn't do it. He stuck to his guns.
Did we ever see what his hands looked like? Did he have hands?
Which one, Robert? We've seen his hands when he's
Robbie!
Yeah, we saw
when he was
Robbie's
pulling
Okay,
the
so
skin
then-
off of his own
Okay,
body.
so he didn't have like hooks for hands, and that's why he couldn't hold a camera good.
Where did he get the shark tooth? The shark tooth would have been better.
It was on the ground. Because let me explain something. That used to be all
ocean, baby.
All ocean.
Hear me out.
And
Change
fossils are just on the ground,
Change
like fallen popcorn.
Yes.
Change the shitty shell necklace that his
Say-
mom got
say
him.
that
Three
say
times
that
fast.
3 times.
Change the shitty shell necklace that his
You
mom.
didn't even do it once.
Change the shitty shell necklace.
There you go.
Change the shitty shell necklace. Change the shitty shell necklace. Change the shitty necklace.
Oh,
Fuck.
yeah, there
That's
it is.
tough. Anyway,
Hell.
change the shitty shell necklace to
Stay
a
a
shark
while and
tooth
change the
necklace.
shitty
And it all
shell
makes
And
sense.
then it all makes beautiful sense.
And then he's pulling things out, materializing them.
And
into
then
reality.
it's finally the literal manifestation of his mom cutting his fucking balls off like she has been his whole life.
Whoa!
we fixed the movie.
We
Boom.
fixed the movie.
That's what I needed.
Boom! It's in the movie.
I knew we'd get there.
movie still sucks.
Outwaters 2, what happens? Go to the desert,
We've got the camera up to the knees now.
dicks everywhere
Whole
on
bunch
the,
of knee
all over the
shots.
desert.
Show me them gams.
I'm the one who wanted to cut off my dick!
I'm the one who wanted to draw the bone. Should have fucking covered that movie. Watched it. Could have. God damn.
We'll definitely do the 13th Warrior. But I gotta make Ryan read the rest of the book first.
Why?
Because he started something. He's gotta fucking finish
Michael
it.
Crichton.
What's Michael Crichton's best book?
Don't say Jaws. That's Peter Bench.
Jurassic Park.
Are you kidding me?
No.
That might be the only one of his that I've actually.
Well, then, as far as you're concerned, it is.
And it's not good.
What? No,
The
you're
book?
wrong.
The movie is better.
It's not good.
Movie's not better.
Sphere.
Sphere is interesting. He does do a lot of interesting things with the format of a book.
See what we're doing here? We're fleshing out this episode by talking about other good things. And now I've looped us back into the movie.
Because Sphere is like a ball, which is what dropped onto the floor at the
We
end
didn't
of this.
see his balls.
You know what?
Dick.
We did not. But I like to think he went all the way.
What if he never had him to begin with? Now, isn't that interesting?
No. Oh my god. Well. We can't keep putting ourselves through this. So, as always, I've been your horrible screaming dick snake through the desert host, Kenny.
I've been your little slam piggy Daniel.
No.
I've been your constellation of bullshit, Ryan. Watching the Slam Piggy happen.
Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrible Opinions podcast.
Chop its head off.